Now, what's going on between Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good? Are the rumors that the two are finally headed for a split true? Before we proceed with updates on how Meagan's inner circle are desperately fighting and pushing for the pair to break up amidst Jonathan's alleged violent behavior and radical nature in Hollywood, let's watch this video of the encounter that sparked this whole fury.
What's up, baby? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Everything good? How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How was it? This is fire. Love it. Love it. Dion was like this. I'm on.
For context, this video isn't what it appears to be. In a newly released full video, we see that actor Michael Ealy had already interacted with Jonathan before approaching Meagan. You see, Meagan and Michael Ealy go way back, and their on-screen chemistry has translated into real-life friendship. They've starred together in hit movies like The Intruder and Think Like a Man, and the fact that Michael was in Meagan's life before her first marriage and divorce. So on a personal level, these two have a connection that goes beyond just movies. But the big question folks are scratching their heads over is whether it's appropriate for Michael Ealy to hug Meagan so intimately in public, especially in front of her boyfriend. The full video seems to eliminate any reason to think there's bad blood between these two actors, but many believe Michael's actions signal that Meagan's close circle doesn't approve of her relationship with Jonathan. You can't really blame them. Word in Hollywood suggests Major's anger issues and abuse toward women go way back. Some say Jonathan is only sorry because he got caught when his ex Grace Jabari sued him for abuse and exposed his infidelity, while some played the race card, arguing that Jonathan was targeted because he's black. Others believed it was rather Jonathan's own actions catching up with him. Despite knowing the risks, he still pursued problematic relationships, and now he desperately wants back into the black community. Many feel like Jonathan is using Meagan to seek public sympathy and restore his reputation. Once he's back on solid ground, they think he'll be out the door. Meagan, on the other hand, seems to have invested a lot into this relationship. She stuck by him through court appearances, interviews, and paparazzi shame. Now here's where it gets crazy. Fans are pointing to a leaked tape submitted by Grace Jabari during their trial. In the content of that tape, Jonathan could be heard comparing his then-girlfriend to Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. But many pointed out that Jonathan was highly jealous, sensitive, and displayed narcissistic personality traits. So many are saying this deep hug between Meagan and Michael Ealy won't sit well with Jonathan. It's just a matter of time before he gets angry and refers to this moment as a plot to disgrace him because he sees himself as a king and his queen shouldn't act this way. He reportedly used similar lines against his ex Grace during their deposition. On the real though, many believe the public is only being hypersensitive about a couple trying hard to make it work. Hollywood seems to be waiting for Meagan and Jonathan to separate so they can prove a point. This is an industry where you're guilty before the verdict, but there's more to the story. Insiders suggest that Meagan's friends are genuinely worried about her safety and well-being. They've seen the signs and believe Jonathan's issues run deeper than what's been publicly disclosed. This latest incident with Michael Ealy might just be the tip of the iceberg. Meagan's friends have been pushing her to see the bigger picture and reconsider her relationship with Jonathan. Hollywood is known for its glitz and glamour, but beneath the surface, it's a world filled with power struggles and hidden agendas. Jonathan's radical behavior and violent tendencies have not gone unnoticed. Many believe he's trying to manipulate public perception, using Meagan's loyalty to his advantage. As the saga continues, it's clear that this relationship is under immense pressure. Will Meagan heed the warnings of her inner circle, or will she continue to stand by Jonathan's side? As the drama unfolds, sources close to Meagan reveal that the tension between her and Jonathan has been simmering for a while. Despite their public displays of affection, behind closed doors, there are heated arguments and intense confrontations. Meagan's friends are increasingly vocal about their concerns, urging her to reconsider her relationship before it's too late. One insider mentioned that Jonathan's radical nature isn't just confined to his personal relationships. On set, he's known for his unpredictable behavior and intense outbursts, causing friction with directors and co-stars. This has only added fuel to the fire, as many in the industry are wary of working with him. Despite his undeniable talent, Jonathan's reputation is becoming more of a liability than an asset. Meanwhile, Meagan is caught in the crossfire. Her loyalty to Jonathan is being tested daily, with friends and colleagues advising her to prioritize her safety and career. Some have even suggested that staying with Jonathan could harm her professionally, as Hollywood's whispers about his behavior grow louder. But it's not just Meagan who's feeling the heat. Jonathan's team is in damage control mode, trying to mitigate the fallout from the leaked tape and the ongoing rumors. They're scrambling to salvage his public image, but it's an uphill battle. The more they try to spin the narrative, the more skeptical the public becomes. Adding another layer to this saga is the involvement of other Hollywood heavyweights. Some of Jonathan's peers who have witnessed his behavior firsthand are speaking out anonymously, sharing their experiences and adding credibility to the claims against him. This collective voice is making it increasingly difficult for Jonathan to escape the scrutiny. As for Megan, her friends are devising a plan to stage an intervention. They believe it's the only way to get through to her, hoping to show her the extent of Jonathan's manipulation and control. They're ready to lay everything on the line, including their friendships, to ensure Megan sees the truth. In the midst of all this, Megan remains in the public eye, juggling her career and the relentless media attention. Her resilience is admirable, but those close to her worry about the toll it's taking on her mental health. The constant stress and pressure are evident, and they fear she's nearing a breaking point. Hollywood's dark side continues to cast a shadow over their relationship. The industry is ruthless, and many believe it's only a matter of time before the next scandal erupts. With every new revelation, the stakes get higher and the drama intensifies. So, what's next for Jonathan Majors and Megan Good? Will they find a way to weather the storm together, or will the mounting pressure finally tear them apart? One thing is certain, the eyes of the world are on them, and in Hollywood, the story is never over until the credits roll.
Oh, we're not done. Yeah, we still talking about this. I don't know if anybody has paid much attention. I don't go looking for stuff like this, but I do see it. It comes across my Google, all that stuff. Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are in a relationship. They look like a nice couple, you know. I want them to succeed, not for no famous shit, but because I like healthy relationships. I like people that have healthy relationships. They look happy together. But what baffles me is that sisterhood thing, that sisterhood BS that is spouted everywhere is extremely fragile, because that shit went out the window. Out the window. Like, super bad. When John was found guilty of charges, they were like, oh, Megan Good is a stupid fool for this. Like, she's dumb as hell. Megan Good she don't know what she's doing. She need to leave him now. And this, keep in mind, majority of people saying that were women. Were women. And this was before the research, of course, this is before the research was done to find out that Jonathan Majors was indeed innocent. I saw nobody issuing apologies to her, to Jonathan. Nobody took back what they said, because people are too full of themselves. Women in general, especially with stuff like this, y'all feel like y'all have a right, and I'm not all of you, okay? Don't come for me, all right? Because the minute somebody try to get saucy in my comments, I got all day. Please, I'm ready for it. Not all women, but y'all be feeling entitled to just jump on somebody's back, especially your own kind. Y'all be tearing other women down. Y'all tore Megan Good so much. Y'all tore her a new one so fucking bad for being with this man. She probably knew more. As a matter of fact, she didn't probably. She knew more than any of us know, and she made the decision to stick it through with this man. That's dedication. That's not stupidity. That's loyalty. And that's also knowledge. She has more knowledge than any of us because she's close to proximity with this man. The sisterhood is ass. Y'all can say what you want, but the sisterhood is trash. I've seen so many women backstab other women via the sisterhood because one woman said something that another woman didn't like based on what the situation was about. And it's usually some petty shit. Like, the sisterhood is actual ass. We gonna get into it. But no, that's crazy.
What's up, baby? How you doing? Good, man. Everything good? How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you. Y'all want to get in? Fine, love it. Dion would love this. Absolutely. I'm on.